All right, we are streaming. Now let's put this back up here so we got all that chat goodness happening. And click that off there. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, well, Hanks, welcome to the room. All right, so we got that up and running. Got Discord up and running. We're just going to get our other editor up. Go, editor, go. And because I would like to, I need to get some music playing. All right. So really what I'd like to do tonight, I need to start cleaning up some of the code that I've written earlier. It's time just to refactor a lot of things around. I think we've done a good job of getting a lot of things set up. It's time to clean it up. Index here. Get, which we don't do anything with this /get, so let's just get rid of it. Goodbye. And then if I was going to listen to some music, what would I listen to? Hey, Dusty, how's it going, man? Let's look at my browse. You guys can see, let's see here. Let's go to... Oh boy, I can do podcasts on here. I'm doing pretty good. Just building some stuff around. I'm not gonna chat on Discord. You're welcome to join the room on Discord if you'd like. Alright, let's see here. Songs. Let's see. Browse. What do you got? Genres and moods. Nope. I can't talk on Discord right now since I'm streaming. Okay, cool. Join, leave, starting soon, on create. Awesome. Yeah, that's what we'd like to do. So I want to come up with just kind of a basic standard for all of these endpoints. Can you remember the things we should start on? For what? So whenever it actually comes in here, and I have my cron codes. Why did I call it codes? Oh, okay, gotcha. Crons, that's where they're at. Oh. Nope. Honestly, I haven't given it much thought since I've been working on other projects. How's that going for you, though? Man, that is not working like the way I thought it would. Hey, Knights, how's it going? How's Albion treating you? So I think I want to take this part right here. Get event. So that's the cron. We do a lot of this thing where we just notify a webhook. So if I was going to do that, we could do modules here and thumbs up. Sweet. What are you working on now in it? About, codes, events. I could do something called webhooks. Let's just do that for now, and then I'll change it up later. New folder. I'll call this one webhooks. Index.js. All right, so we got that. Let's get this guy. Actually, the one where I really want is the webhook. Sort of this crons here. Not sure how much of this I'm going to use, but I actually think I want to put all the crons in this one file, so I could actually abstract this one away. Because this is the starting soon hook. Let me just get this whole dude. Let's do this one. Just call this starting soon. JS. Knight says, now I'm just at the point where I'm plundering everything I see because I'm leveling the gathering to T5. I could just level up my armor and weapon crafting up to T5. Ah, gotcha. Where you have to actually gather just anything and everything just to hit that tier 5. It's not necessarily a specific thing, but so you can start gathering tier 5. Is that correct? All right, so we don't need this. Got the request, we got the get events, which is good. Let query, and it passes in here, and it gets the events that it needs to notify, which is great. Then events just for each. Cool. So we're going to strip this cron out of here because we don't need that. But we do need to export this guy. So export.default, is that right? Module exports. Module exports. All right, fine. That's fine. Module.exports. But I can wait. Also, get upgrade ability to island to T5, but gonna wait on that too. Why are you waiting on that? Just because you can't even use them yet? So this is simplifying this guy. // yep. / events, get events, plural. Well, the gathering will set the usable for tools and gather armor. Ah, gotcha. So you just plan on just doing just ridiculous amounts of crafting in Albion, or what's your goal? By the way, welcome everyone else who's in the stream right now. Feel free to jump into the chat. Not often you see this much PowerShell. Yeah, I just tried out PowerShell. It's actually, I like it better than command prompt because it has tab complete for in-depth, and then it actually uses the word clear instead of just CLS. But those are the two things that I found that I've liked so far. Just barely started using it. But how are you doing, Scarup? And Scarup. Are you a developer? Kento, hey, it's good to have you in the room, man. So welcome back. How is your brackets coming along, your brackets project? All right, let's do a new one called just notify.js. I don't know if notify is the right word for that, but let's do some things here. Gonna move this guy around. I can easily get crafting up to T5. Yeah. Ugh. I can't use it yet. Okay. I'm a computer science student who should probably go to bed since it's 5 a.m. I wouldn't blame you. What are you studying to do? I know computer science, but what do you want to do? There's quite the world out there. Kento, nothing wanted to work tonight. Streamed for like an hour and a half, and nothing worked during that stream. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You're welcome to ping me whatever with any question you want in Discord. I'll see if I can help you out. Okay, Knights also buildings up to T5, but then I can't use T5 stuff yet. Yep, I know that. Do you have to just do gathering in order to get up to there, or is it just do any activity to be able to get to that? I can't remember what that's called. But you actually got to get your character himself up to T5 doing any activity. Is that what you're working on? Alright, so we got this query. Don't want that. That. We don't need this. We just need this. It's really simple. Bloop. Really simple request here. It's going to take in the event. Event. Options. Request. So it doesn't even take a response back, which maybe that's poor design, but right now it's just says call on that webhook. I'm not even expecting a response. Just event. Yep, send that over there. I think we're gonna spruce this up just a bit because it needs to be more than just the event. It needs to tell like what are you notifying on? Oh man, how do you say your name? I could keep calling you Scarup. Server-side programming is fun. IoT, Internet of Things stuff is interesting, though, but I have barely any electronics knowledge. That's okay. That's what's fun, is have an interest in it and then go build something. I got a little, it was called an Esperino kit because it was all JavaScript instead of the ARM process, just regular ARM. So I was able to program it all in JavaScript because that's the language I'm most familiar with. That's cool. Internet stuff, server side. What kind of languages do you know right now or learning? Kento says, one good thing that came out of the stream is that the bracket now shows up. It just doesn't save the winners, and I don't know how to do that. Oh. Good question. Good question. Are you not writing back to the file? Okay, this is good. So we got notify over here, which is kind of cool. Alright. Const notify. I almost want to probably change that notify to that call hook. Dot notify. Alright, so that would mean it pretty much replaces this whole chunk here, which is cool. Notify. Event. Don't even wait, just call it and go. Let's see here. So Knight says, right now seems like selling stuff is profitable because a lot of people only focus on using, not crafting. So they do offer buy at marketplace and pay a good silver for it. Oh, that's good. Scarup says, I've written C# for 2-ish years, but currently I'm doing Java and playing around with Kotlin on the side. Oh, dude, I've heard about Kotlin at where I'm working currently. The back-end developers, the back-end developers are working in Java. They just started using Kotlin. They love it. Knight says, what I'm leveling on crafting and using, so things move a bit slower for me, but in the end, my way is better. Okay. Last time Dom was asking about saddling T5 mount, and I'm like, I'm all set with that. Nice. Nice. What kind of crafting are you mainly focusing on, or just all? Kento, I don't know where to write the position to. Write the position to. I spent like 20 minutes writing a complex JSON array thing, but then I couldn't figure out how to write to it because I made it way too complex. I just don't know how to make it simpler because the way the brackets display. I'm ending now because this is a long time. Hey, when you get the chance, if you'd like to, you can just send me what your structures of your JSON and what you're really wanting to try doing. Like, send me what all the information is that need to go into one of your brackets. And I can help you structure what that bracket should look like, or a way it could look. That would be simple, and how you would access the properties, if that would help you out. Okay. Yay, get the events, do the thing, notify them. Okay, that is significantly simpler than what I had before. It's more direct. Let us change this up. So I'm just going to change this to new file. Just call this index.js. And until we get a bazillion crons, we'll simplify it. We'll just keep it to one file. And yep, he's going to use the scheduler. He doesn't need any of this jazz. So we're going to go const webhooks equals require. Oh, my word. Require. There we go. Get in the groove of that. I'm going to go // and then modules / webhooks. Awesome. So we got the webhooks in here, and to make this even really simple, it doesn't even need to do any of this. You are going to call webhooks dot starting soon. Boom. Awesome. Pretty simple. Save that. See if anything blows up. Kento says, awesome, thanks. Yeah, no problem. I'll probably message you tomorrow nightish because I'm done with looking at the code right now. I know what you mean. Yeah, burnout kicks in. Say, forget that. Okay, cool. All right, so that simplifies that. Excellent. Let's start off with a sweep in here. Sweep. Yeah, Irish stream. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. All right, let's see if I get some notifications coming off this. Sweet. Yep, notifications still coming through. So our refactor was working just fine. No, I didn't know about it until you told me about it a few days ago. Or I saw you tweeted it about it, and so I checked it out. I've been looking into something like this, but I found another one, and it was paid. So I shied away from it because I was still figuring out what I was doing. Still am figuring out what I'm doing. But this was free, so heck, I will gladly try out that for free. Okay, cool. That simplified that. This can go away. Get crons, events, index notify. I would say maybe it's call hook. Yeah, maybe we switch this to call hook. Here we go. Here's where the crap's gonna hit the fan. Crappers. What's your deal? Cannot find module /cron starting soon. Yeah, you shouldn't. Let's try this again. Wow, that went crazy. I thought you could always use Restream. Oh, cool. I really like how it has the chat that displays chat from every source. Surprisingly, Periscope has my second to largest audience. That's awesome. I had somebody join in from Periscope. They might still be here, so hi if you're here. I think I need to enable chat still. Still blowing up. Blah. And just okay, so we got this. So it's blowing up still on find modules /cron starting soon. So who is asking for it? Events dev evently source index line 7. Are you? Oh. There we go. Man, what happened to my line mate here? Well, welcome to the party. There we go. Not a fan of that. Click login with Google. We couldn't find an account associated with your Facebook. What? Okay, good. I think we're back into shape here. Happy with where the code's going. It's a lot cleaner now. Call hook index starting soon. So I want to change this up so it's going to pass in a few things. Okay, so you need to pass in pass in the event. Hey, not much. Crap. I'm gonna try this again. Abacus? Abacus? I'm trying. By the way, have you tried using the Albion Online mobile app? If you get black screen, re-download. Okay. Okay. I have been using it on my phone, but I have run into that problem where the download sucks really bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we wanted this to, I think what you'll do is we'll pass in the action. And so this action will be starting soon. Starting soon. So I'll be streaming for at least an hour from here on out. I started about a half hour ago. You got it this time. Yay, Abacus. Kenta says, am I the only one that doesn't know what Albion is? Pretty much. No, I'll let Knights explain what Albion is. Okay, this is going to get not happy. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, if you guys ever subscribe, the deal is with subscribers, I will offer, you guys can choose any coding topic you would like. I'll challenge myself. If you say JavaScript, I can probably help more. Any topic, and I will dedicate an hour lesson of going over that, and I'll answer any questions, whatever you would like. Thing I'm offering to the subscribers. Hey, Kadupi 9000, welcome to the room. Let me know, am I shouting at you guys? I should turn that down just a bit. Alright, cool. So we got this, gonna get the action. Are you a developer? Kadupi 9000? I'll call you Cade if that's okay. If not, that's fine. Here's your action, and here's the event. Kai. Be a dev. Okay, cool. Got the action and the event. Quite literally, the event. This guy over here needs to know how to handle it. So it's going to go request.body dot action. Let action equal this. Yep, let action and dot event. Dot event equals those things. And I'm going to just switch statement right here. Switch. How to pronounce my name? Me neither. Don't worry, we know each other. I'm just messing. That's all good. All good. Would you be able to increase font size? Yes, for sure. Which, I guess, all around font size. There you go. Well, that one's already big. I don't know if I can increase font size here. Oh, I can. Huh. It's not letting me do it in PowerShell, though. Is that any better? I'd prefer to keep this stream clean. As long as we're not getting into really strange stuff, we're good. Yeah, switch statement, that's what I'm doing. JS switch. It's funny because I use these things fairly often, but I always have to jump in and remember the exact syntax. There we go. Case, blah, and then blah, break. That's what I want. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to get here, in this case is the action. Now if the action is starting soon. Starting soon. Starting soon. We'll do this. Malbolgi? I don't know what Malbolgi is. I might spend the whole hour tutorial trying to figure out what Malbolgi is. If you subscribe, though, I will figure it out just for you. Don't know what that is. It's up to you. Only subscribe if you would really like to. Cool. So actually, I want to do this. I'll just up here. I can do. No, that's fine. I'm just gonna pull this up for now. Alright, sweet. I assume that is the link. It's only so the hardest coding language. Why? Does it count if we subscribe on YouTube? I don't really know. I don't know. If you really, really want a lesson taught, just make sure you at least follow and then subscribe if you can. But for some reason you can't, just ask pretty please and I'll figure out how to get you. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll teach a lesson on it. Oh my word. Check your... Oh, my Toothpick Factory tests. Hi. I don't see it. Okay, so we got post webhook. Yep. And we pass in the actions. So starting soon. Do the thing. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's create a new event. Create. Just title. Hello world. Alright, so we should be getting some messages on this. I haven't even checked like subscribers on YouTube. Have you already followed me on YouTube? Abracus? The bot is so fancy, I love it. I like the bot. It's pretty cool. Need a good icon for it. If you guys can come up with a good icon, let me know. Subscribe to you on YouTube. Jeesh. Well. Oh, no duh. I took out all the logging on it. Are you going to work? You. There you go. How long have you been programming? Okay. Cool. I appreciate it. How long have you been programming? If you're asking me, Kento, tonight I've been programming for 35 minutes. If you're asking how long I've been programming in my life, so let's see here. I've been programming since I was... What's that?
You said you graduated 4 years ago, but...
That's right. I graduated 4 years programming. Actually, like have my degree. Yeah, it's been 4 years. I started though when I was 16, programming StarCraft, doing those maps, making Zerg spawn whenever I ran over certain points. So that is 12 years.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can math. Sweet. What's your degree? It's actually, my degree is web development. It's cool. It's a new degree. You take computer science classes and you take CIT classes, computer information technology. Is that right? And then you also take design classes. So I took typography, graphic design, something else. And then also had to take some online business classes. So business classes, teaching how to do business online. So it was a mix of a whole bunch of things. This is what I got my degree in. Definitely made me into a jack of all trades. Now I like to do all of it. It's actually really beneficial if you're going to go into web development. Okay, well this is working. That's good. Awesome. I'm going to university next year. Did you enjoy university life? Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. If you're gonna go get a degree, you should definitely do it. Stay focused. It's good to know what you want to do before you get in, so you don't spend a whole lot of money jumping between degrees. Yeah. My biggest thing though is if you're going to college, the only reason why you ever really it's because you get a degree in computer science just by doing online courses. If you are gonna go to a university, the whole reason you're going there in person is actually to get to meet other people. That's really it. Because you can do everything online. So if you're gonna go to university, make sure you're out there trying to meet other people, start networking. Else, there's no point in spending all that money to go to a university. You should enable restreams or cross message thing. Yeah, I should. I need to figure out how to do that. Actually, I know I have this fancy button somewhere. I lost my fancy button. I need to do that though. Alright, so we got this starting soon. UK here, so it's all given through a loan. Like, in the UK, does the government pay for it? And do you owe the government back? Not the fancy button. I pushed the fancy button. What am I doing now? Okay, so we got this going. Good. We webhooked. We're kicking stuff over. Cool. Starting soon. Pretty basic. Events. Starting soon. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong channel. Off to bed? That left. Yes. You get a tuition loan, and once you earn over 20,000 per, you start to pay back. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is a legit loan. Cool. That's pretty cool. Debt still sucks. I hate debt with a passion. All right, well, we got that done. We're going to make it so... Yep, that's a pretty simple one. Events, whenever you create the event, on delete event. Oh, biscuits. Yeah, it should have just removes it. Guess we're gonna need to make this guy a bit fancier. Let's see if we can get it. I wonder if we can have it whenever it removes the event to also return, like, what did you remove? Mongo. Whoops. Come back. Come back. I miss you. Come back. There you go. I'm on the wrong tab now. Here we go. Mongo. Remove. Glad I still have 4 years until I need to start worrying about college debt. The way that you're going, Kento, you're a good developer. I mean, you're still learning. There's still a lot of things that you need to learn. But you're good. You will easily be able to pay for college by just doing freelance work or getting some kind of web development job while you're going to college. You'll be fine. Just one. Query, just one. Right, concerns collation. Ooh. Removed all documents. Holy crap, I don't want to remove all documents. Hold on. Return removed document. Mongo. How to get removed document in Mongo? Learn WordPress and you can make easy money. Yep, that's true. Sure can. Thank you, DJ Snickers. I appreciate the follow. DJ, if you are a developer or if you're just curious or have any questions, please jump into the chat. I'm here. We're here to answer questions and hang out. It's possible it requires a different command. You are looking for find and modify command. If you set the option to query, remove, true, new, false, you will delete a single document and return the removed document. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. Is the new parameter. Why possible that is ignored? The doc was written about 12 months. The new flag is likely ignored given the return value would be the same either way. How do you go about returning range documents? Okay, that's what we want. DJ Snickers. Hi. It's good to see you in chat, man. Are you a developer? Yes, the debt sucks. At least the tuition costs are fixed, so it doesn't matter if you go to Cambridge or some ghetto university. It's the same debt. That's good. Holy butt wipe. Thanks for the follow. And I approve of your name. Did anyone else hear what sounded like a dying cat? No? Don't go saying scary things like that. Alright, so we're going to do a find and modify. So let's do this. db.events.find and modify. That was real weird. Did you hear it? Or, I mean, obviously you heard it. Why did all the live streaming platforms remove the scrubber? What do you mean by the scrubber? Find and modify, and it takes an object, but it has these properties. So query will be just a simple underscore ID, and then why did all time to go to YouTube to go back in time? Are you using JS because you're familiar with it? Or for some other reason? I use Python for all my Discord bots. Also, I heard the sound too. So yeah, the main reason I'm using JavaScript because yes, I am familiar with it. It's true. There are some other reasons why I like to use JavaScript. Most of the stuff I do is all asynchronous pass-through functions, and JavaScript's great at that. Since it's single-threaded and it's a callback language, it's designed around that. It's fantastic for things that are just passing through real quick. Why do you like Python? Oh, you just got told by Nightbot. You said sorry to a bot. I see Python is super popular. Okay. Excuse my ignorance, but what is the big drive behind Python? Why do so many people like using it? What are people using it for? And what are its strengths? And if there are any weaknesses, what are weaknesses of Python? get wrecked. Python is super fast to prototype in, and it is easy to learn. Readability, speed of development. Python, easy to learn. Okay, hey, Termologic, welcome back to the stream, man. It's very popular in the scientific community because of tools. Okay, cool. So I'm just thinking out loud here. So Python is coming from people who are doing more scientific, like you guys said. And since those people started there, and they wanted to get into web development, they just keep going with Python, and that's kind of their hammer. I guess people like me who come from a front-end development background where I had to do JavaScript because that is the language. Now I've moved into servers. I just continued on with JavaScript. That's why I do Node.js. I can see that. I'm not familiar enough to answer most of that, but it's so easy to just make small one-off things as well as large projects, and I think the syntax is great. Cool. That's awesome. I probably should dive more into Python. Have you guys used Node.js before? JavaScript or Python are working now. This is JavaScript. Have you tried TypeScript? I have. I use TypeScript for whenever I'm doing Angular projects. I haven't used it outside of Angular yet. Have you? I don't think I need to do this, but new. True. Just started using it with Socket.io. Oh, Socket.io. Love it, love it, love it. Upsert fields. Okay, back to my document editor. I've done React.js development with and without TypeScript. What are your thoughts on it? Made my first Discord bot with Node.js, but then remade it in Python and have been using it since. Cool. That's awesome. Any reason why you switched to Python? Because Python is multi-threaded. Is that correct? Okay, I think that's it. And then I can do a dot then on this. I find the whole development experience with Node.js weird. I've never fully learned Python, only ever scratched it. Yep. Yeah, Node.js. So what's cool about Node? Yeah, I could see it. That's what a lot of people talk about. Is it just feels funny working with a single-threaded language? It's not necessarily Node.js. It's just single-threaded languages. Because you have to do callbacks for everything. You have to be very conscious about not blocking your thread, which is a blessing and a curse. The curse is you have to be careful because if you ever put anything blocking, your thread is hosed, and it will go super slow. It's terrible, terrible experience. The blessing though is if you do a single-threaded language and you get your callbacks down and you make sure you're very strict to not block your thread, your application can handle hundreds of thousands of requests per second. In fact, Node.js was one of the first languages to handle 1 million requests per second. So it's fast. It's really, really fast if you do it right. That's the next part too, is they give you a lot of rope so you can hang yourself pretty easy with Node. Alright, so I got Mongo in here, which is great. You can get another one here. Const. We only care about call hook really in here. I still can't get style sheets, lol. Really hate Express and no, don't hate Express. Isn't Go the new go-to language for requests? That's a good question. I've been hearing Go. So Go came about before Node.js did, and it was kind of this new topic that was being talked around a lot. Google is the creator of Go, and it started getting some traction. And then Node.js came about, um, and it took off like wildfire, and it's still growing extremely fast. The reason why is because all these web developers who knew JavaScript fairly well could now jump right into the backend and create servers. And that's great because then you didn't have to hire a Python guy or a Go guy or PHP. You could just hire a JavaScript guy who could do your front end and back end, reduce costs for companies. But Go is still out there and it's gaining traction still. It's not super popular yet, but it's moving. I don't know tons about it, just that little bit of history. Cool. But these are great questions. It's fun having these discussions. Kento, why do you not like Express? I see why there's love for Node.js now. Yes, that's true. Electron's awesome. For those who don't know what Electron is, Electron lets you build desktop apps using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But there's also, what is it called? There's Ionic, which is built on top of Cordova. And what Cordova is, it lets you build iOS, Android, and Windows apps using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So that's where the big power of being a JavaScript developer is I know this one language, and because I know this language, I can build websites, I can build servers, I can do databases, Mongo. I can build desktop apps using Electron. I can build iOS, I can build Android, and I can build Windows apps using JavaScript. I could also do robotics using Electron, Esperino. I can do game development by using Unity and using JavaScript inside of there. Anyways, that's where the real power of JavaScript is coming in, is this one language. You know it, you could do tons of different things. Is it the most optimized language for any one of these? For the web, that's about it. On the server, it's great for doing those requests and for asynchronous things. For Electron, for desktop, you would probably get better performance doing native code. But that's not the point. The point is you can do all these things. If you ever need like get the most speed out of it, then yeah, you need to go do native. But most things don't. Electron is made by Atom. No, other way around. Atom is built in Electron. It's GitHub. The people who run GitHub are the creators of Electron. I use Visual Studio Code, which is also an Electron app as well. I believe Spotify, so this big guy right here, this is an Electron app as well. Yeah, Visual Studio Code. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, but can you build Minecraft? There is a Node.js version of Minecraft. Definitely is a hobby project. Rip. Wow. Okay. Nightbot is a real bee tonight. Rip thought I was an atom made electron since it's electron atom. Discord's Discord's electron as well. Anyways, a lot of cool stuff. I'm not hating on any other language by any means. I think they all have their place and they have their strengths. And the strength of JavaScript is that it is so malleable that it can fit into a lot of things. Like I said before, it gives you a ridiculous amount of rope, so you can do a lot of stuff with it. But if used incorrectly, it will bite you in the butt. Very hard. Alright, so the action for this one is event. What did I call the other one? Starting soon. Event removed. The strength of JavaScript is that it runs in any browser and there is a browser for all platforms. That's true. Another strength of it. What is Electron? Is it a framework like Qt? I don't know what Qt is. Electron. Yeah, it's a framework that you npm install. It's a node package, and it lets you compile down HTML, CSS to, well, it doesn't really compile it. What's the right way to say that? It builds hybrid apps, native hybrid apps for the desktop, like Discord. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It's Electron. It's this dude right here. There you go. Qt is a UI framework for Python, C++, etc. Oh, okay, cool. No experience with it, so I can't answer any questions. That's about as far as that goes. That's all right. I appreciate it nonetheless. Can you build websites with it too? With Qt or with Electron? Electron apps are websites, more or less. That's true. With extended functionality of being able to be that close to the operating system. All right, remove, cool. Call the hook. Which they all should have hooks, but there's probably going to be a point whenever we're going to run into it where there is no hook. That. Oops. Return that. Awesome. All right, so I want to get the action actually splatted out here. Yeah, just give it the action. Console.log. Oopa. Action. More or less, yeah. It's cool. Hey, welcome everyone who's joined the chat recently. I know we have just some lurkers around here, so I don't know who you are, but feel free to jump into the chat. Everyone seems to be pretty friendly, except for Nightbot. Nightbot's a real jerk tonight. What makes you use Visual Studio instead of something else? I like to use Visual Studio Code over Atom, per se. It's lightweight. It's pretty easy to turn on. Doesn't really hurt your operating system much. It's quick. It's very fast. I was using Atom for a long time, but Atom was having a real tough time opening up large files. In fact, it would crash. Visual Studio Code doesn't do that. It's way more optimized. And it's just all around seems smoother. One of my favorite features about it is it has the terminal or console built right into it. So that's nice. So I mean, for example here, I can go, I think it's control that. Yep. So control grave marker or backtick by the 1 key. Turns that on and off. Most speed optimized electron base setters. Yep. All right. So we got this guy. I want to try out doing a remove. Curious what that would do. I think it's just, I'm going to do a help in here. Help. Thank you. Get remove. Okay. So I'm going to go remove this guy. Fire in the hole. Ooh. It doesn't like that. And if you want even more speed, okay, let's see here. Visual Code is the only software Microsoft actually decided to support on Linux. I didn't know that. Atom seems to crash on even small files. It would be a great alternative if it was more stable. I agree. My wife loves PUBG. I love your name, by the way. That's awesome. So I'm not sure what to call you, because I could just call you my wife for short, but that doesn't feel appropriate. But anyways, are you a developer? And if you want even more speed than Visual Studio Code gives you over Atom, there's always stuff like Sublime. Yep, there's Sublime. Sublime you have to pay for, which is fine. If you are really dedicated to development, Sublime's great. I like Visual Studio Code because it is free. Did you see that PUBG Twitch bot that controlled by player? Oh, I heard about that. SQL Server is also Linux. Nice. And .NET Core C# is also Linux. Cool. Why do you hate Sublime? Alright, it did not like it when I did that. It was angry when I put new. My apologies. So there's a chance that this event's not here anymore. I'm going to say okay. Negative 1 day. Alright, now I want to do. What is going on? Splat some more space out here. Don't be so angry. It removed it. But then it didn't do anything. I don't think you share too much code between an Electron app and a web app. The benefit of using Electron or using... Whoa! C# is supported on Linux now? Ooh. Awesome. I don't know. It's just strange. It crashes way more than Atom. Finally, it took them long enough. I don't think you'd share too much code. Share too much code between an Electron app and web app. The benefit of using Electron isn't sharing a code between web app and desktop app. Its main benefit is that it allows for easy multi-platform development. Agreed. You use a bunch of plugins? Just the color picker plugin. I've never had Sublime Text crash on me. It's cool. Okay, so for some reason, this is Ralph Aroni on me. It's not Ralphing, it's not even, just didn't do it. I was using the free version. Remove true. Value is null. That's not working the way I'd like it to. Let's see here. That's 2012. That seems to not be working the way I thought it would. Interesting. Value is null. Everyone's on Twitch, and I'm Larry No Mates on YouTube. Yeah, well, go recruit more people. There is a bot that I can turn on that will share messages between both of you guys, which I need to figure out how to do. I need to see something real vast. Okay. Okay. Why is this blowing up? By the way, if anyone in chat is interested in joining the Discord channel, where we just chat about what's its and whatnots, feel free to join in. Here is that link. Whoa, that just splattered a straight up fat message in front of everyone. Okay, that's interesting. Jump back. Remove document, return 2016. Yeah, it is possible with another different command, find and modify. Also this query, remove true, new, false. Ah, false. Hey, thank you. Strickland. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. And my wife loves PUBG. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. And by the way, if you guys subscribe, I do allow you the opportunity to ask a question or request a lesson on whatever. We did promises for the last one, and I'll dedicate a whole hour and a half to going over that. So, yep, an option if you guys are interested. Alright, so they say do this. Query, yes. Remove, yes. New, false. Okay, so they say do new, false. Yes. My DM to you is showing you. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, son of a gun. No. No. No, I'm getting out of here. That's awful. What's your skill set? Tutorial topics. I'm primarily focused on web technologies, so I'll do HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'll do Node.js is another one I do a lot of, and Mongo. I also do iOS and Android using Ionic and Cordova. Yeah, those are my main ones. But a lot of different stuff. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Holy Butt Wipe. I really appreciate it. Now, feel free to post into here or send me a message with what you would like to learn, and we'll set up a time to do it. You should make a game engine with that code. I should. That'd be fun. We could even do a lesson project one. We'll have to do a big voting thing. Vote on what kind of project we would like to do. Do you have a favorite project? Are you asking me if I have a favorite project, Kento? Alright, so this is being silly. Console.log of the event is flipping out. At record, do you have a favorite project? Oh, do I have a favorite project? Let's see here. I've done a few. I've done a game. That was fun. Actually, that's where I met you at, Kento, was when I did that shootout game. I've done my big app, which was the big event creator one for Destiny. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Destiny. I created that Looking for Group app on iOS and Android. Let's see, another one that I've done. What else have I done? I did my Search and Rescue app, which was a mobile application that did GPS tracking. That was fun. Holy Boy says, I'll need some time to think about it. I don't know much about JS at all, but I've been wanting to learn, so I can use Electron. Okay. If you'd like to do Electron, just let me know, and I can start figuring that out and get a good lesson put together. Does Visual Code have a C++ compiler? I don't know. Does anyone know? It might. Let's take a quick gander here. Let's go here. Extensions. Just go C++. Let's see what it got. Complete C++ language, code snippets, IntelliSense, reload, algorithms, epoch, advance, changeling, cross build, snippets. There's a lot of C++ ones. Oh, binary sloth tree. Welcome to the room. Let's see here. I missed something. Hey, take it easy, Knights. It was good having you stop by, and good luck with your Albion. Perhaps request one on Electron, then. Are you familiar with any other languages? Are you asking if I'm familiar with any other languages? Alright, I'm curious if this is going to work now. We got this thing built. Let's get them going. No. Oh, okay. All good. Create. Do you record these lessons and upload them to YouTube? I do. If it's an actual lesson, then yeah. If it's us just hanging out like tonight, no, I don't record these ones. Create, and then we go dash title. Hello world. But yeah, it's pretty much any topic. I mean, trying to keep it something that we can fit into an hour and a half. We'll try doing that. But like last time we went over promises, we like to do observables. Some people like to go over just how to do advanced CSS. Some people like to do, I don't know, how to do API requests in Node. Some like to do an overview of ES6. Well, anyways, whatever you'd like. If we want to do Electron, we can just do our basic Electron app. What's a webhook? Okay, so webhook, what we're using it for, it's generally something that says, I pass up to the server. So, okay, let's see here. I give the server an address, a web address, and I say, hey, server, whenever something happens, I want you to call this address. So, for example, what we're using here is I have a system that says that I create an event in my Evently bot, which is a completely separate server. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. But anyways, I create the event on the separate server, and it sends it over to another server, my API, and I pass over with it an address that says, "Hey, server, whenever I create an event, or someone joins it, or if this is removed, or if it's starting soon, I want you to call this web address that will point back to my server, the bot server, to let me know something happened." I know that's a lot of information. Overview of ES6 would be cool. All right, cool. Abrica says you should add a camera to these streams. If you guys, I was doing a camera for a while. I just stopped just because. But if that's something we'd like, I can definitely turn the camera back on. See my beautiful mug. Stricken says, sorry, didn't have chat open. I'm somewhat familiar with Python and C#. That's about it. Okay. Webhooks fire a HTTP request on an event. GitHub can have a webhook that listens for Git comments. Yep. Thank you, Strickland. I appreciate your help. I know, a lot of info. All right, let's try this. We're going to remove this event. See if we can get it to fire off. Biscuits. Kind of curious here what it's doing. Did it actually remove the event? It goes last error objects and 0 value null. But did it actually remove it? Let's take a look. Let's pull up my database here. All right, db.events.count. I think that's the thing. You got 9. Okay, let's do db.events.find, and then we're going to do .pretty. And let's get some viewage on here. Yeah, I agree. Evently sounds like a ticket selling website, like EventBit and Ticketmaster. I agree. Right now, that's just the placeholder name. Is Evently. You need to make sure this is biscuits. It's the best thing ever. Thanks. It's my filler word. All right, so this is the one that I created, and it's not gone. If I place that in there, BDZ, it never even calls this. What's the deal? All right, so I want to try something here. Console.log that ID. Minimize that down. You say biscuits so Nightbot doesn't yell at you. That's right. That is right. Okay. Remove blah. Comes in undefined. Oh, that means we never were removing it. Instead of using command/PowerShell, you should look at commander.net. Ooh. What is commander.net? Commander, portable console emulator for Windows. Oh, nice. Nice. So it makes it look like a terminal. Is that correct? Console emulator for Windows. That's pretty sweet. I've been using Git Bash until Until I mean, PowerShell started coming up. I'm like, what is PowerShell? I started using it, and it has a lot of the similar commands as terminal does. I don't know. It's been working for me. If you got a biscuit every time you said biscuit, how many biscuits would you have? Probably a KFC basket full of biscuits. Conemo is nice as well. Cool. Looks like a terminal on Linux. It does. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, I need to find out what is happening here. You can wait. You can have command prompt PowerShell get bash in tabs if you want. Wait, what? You have command prompt PowerShell get bash in tabs if you want. But supports both dialects, and you can do ls or drr. Huh. I prefer Poppy's biscuits, so buttery. Oh, I haven't had theirs, but that sounds delicious. And conemu. Okay. Does conemu, does that just combine a bunch of the not text editors, command prompts terminals together? Jeez, that sounds delicious. Stop starving. I bought prosciutto today. I don't know if you guys know what prosciutto is. It's a type of pork, but it's just extremely thin cut, and it's not cooked. Instead, it's cured with salt, so it's salty, but it's so freaking delicious. I left it at work. I mean, in a fridge at work. Bought it, didn't even open it. It's gonna bring it home. Italian cured pork. Oh, so freaking good. Subverent Dissent. Yeah. Okay. I'm salivating over that. Let's see here. Events. Index.js. Where are you? Delete. Events ID. Request ID. Params. ID. Yes. Give me said ID. Stop making me hungry. Stream. No, I want food. Oh, normally oh, I haven't tried that. So wait, okay, with the mozzarella, do they just put that on top of it, or just you have the meat and then you have the mozzarella separately? I'm curious now. I just barely got introduced to prosciutto, and it's so freaking good. Now I need to go find food. Thanks, no problem. We should do a stream where we'll stream cooking food. That would be pretty fun. I came here for program, not food porn. I would buy separate. I know, right? Alright, cool. So we got that. Blah. Alright, need you to do the things. Do the things. Can I up arrow? Nope. Seriously? Interesting. Do you like maths? What do you mean by that? Do you like maths? I like math, but I don't know what the plural form of maths is. Like, or math. A square of mozzarella and a full slice of prosciutto. Oh, son of a gun. That sounds freaking good. No. Okay, anyways, we got that thing going over. Cool. Sounds bomb. Freak. Pizza or calzones? Oh no, the real question is pizza, calzones, or empanadas? Empanadas all the way. Oh, okay. Math is British and British. Okay, I like math. I'm not super advanced in math. How's that even a question? Dude, I lived in Argentina for 2 years, and I fell in love with... Oh, jeez, I fell in love with empanadas. They do a great, great job with them. They're like Hot Pockets, but way better. All right, what's going on here? You, over here. Remove event. Why are you not doing the thing which does the thing? You alright? Yes. Params? Yes. Get, post, delete, events / ID. Yes. What is the deal? Remove blah. ID is undefined. I'm drilling over my keyboard. Stop. So freaking. Pineapple pizza is the best. Pineapple pizza is so good. That's a question. I don't know, right? Calzones. I love Express, but I wish it wasn't so fragmented. I know it's designed to be unopinionated, but still, that's true. That's one thing that bothers me is that with Express, I had to bring in, if I want to parse a body or even get a body message, I had to bring in a library for that. And I also had to add in cores. I had to bring another library for that. It's great though. I get it though. I get it. It's not too bad, but it is a little funny. They're literally a folded pizza. Son of a gun. Pineapple pizza, yes. Getting hungry, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Freak, that all sounds so good. We should take like a break in between, right? All right, we're pausing from coding, switch over the camera to the kitchen, and now we're going to make food. And then return back to coding. Express is supposed to be minimalistic and modular. Yes. Yes, and it does a good job at it. But some of the things I feel like, why did they leave out body parsing? Why was that not part of the core? It feels like it should be part of the core. All right, so this dude over here, event ID. What's the deal? Is it not called ID? It's probably event underscore ID. Fudge. Probably that. Alright, fire in the hole. Whoa! Crap just hit the fan! Let's do it. For a proper application, you need body parser, cores, CSVAR, DB drivers, this module, and so many more. Okay, what does SMH mean? I'm going downstairs now to find food. Actually, thanks stream. Oh, and cookie parsing. Yep, which is a mess in Express. You don't need all the middleware if your server is just handling GET requests. That's true. Yeah, but most applications do more than just handle gets. Shake my head. Shake my head. Ninja'd. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, man. I just want to figure this last piece out. Why is it being such a goof? It comes in. We get it. Yay. But did it actually delete it? Did you? Nope. Shake my head. Apparently that's a pretty common acronym. Alright, so yes, do the things. Oh, I know why. Right here. Go back to doing what you're really supposed to do. And that should fix things. Cool. Fire in the hole. Unknown message. You're an unknown message. Fire in the hole. Oh, yes! Woohoo! We got to send the message. Yes. I want just the value. Yeesh. Response. We just call this the DB response. DB response dot value. Sweet. All right, so we had some other ones in here as well. Let's see here. I just was there with something like Rails larva. I'm assuming wish. I just wish there was something like Rails Laravel Phoenix for a node. Yomon. My sister is 17. Heard it from here. Heard what? Hey, let me know. Oh boy. Oh boy. All sorts of new acronyms. Yoma is just a generator. Yeah, it's true. Let's remove this dude. Yes, that is correct. $400. Not sure why this guy's splatting out crap over there. That was a little weird. Alright, well, we're going to be deleting a lot of events. Clear. How about sales? It's true, sales exists. So why would you want something like the Ruby and such? Just for the generating? Event removed. Hey, it did it. Unknown message. Whoa. It's a little harsh. Unknown message. But it is working now. Yes. Why does it blow up? Event removed. Yes. Discord API error. And at Discord API. Unknown message. Interesting. Well, I'll figure that one out. Sounds like a crap version of Express, which considered that is built in using Express is quite something. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see something here. Roast beef wrap. Stop it. What mic are you using? So I am using. What is this one called? Oh my word. Shoot, I'm trying to see the name of it. It's called SADES. SADES. Or SADS with an E. SADES. Oh my gosh. I gotta turn Nightbot down. Things just work in this framework. It's much less configuration standard files. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright guys, I am over the time which I was going to plan streaming for. because I will stream all night if I don't get off and set a schedule for myself. But feel free to follow. Subscribe if you'd like a lesson. It's super fun hanging out with you guys. And I will be on... I stream coding Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays at 9 p.m. and I go to 10:30 p.m. or sometimes to 11. And then on the weekends I stream coding or gaming if I really look forward to it. Yep, you guys all. Yep, there's Warframe. Oh, cool. Thank you guys for coming, and I look forward to seeing you guys all again. And if you guys would like to join into the Discord room, here is the Discord room. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks again.